up, everybody? Here's Soren Baker on Unique Access with Wrekonize and Bernz of Mayday. Appreciate you guys coming through.
What up?
And Bernz, you got the new solo project coming up.
Yeah, I have a solo album out on Strange July 8th called See You on the Other Side. Got a few buddies on there. Got Seth's crew on there. Chris Calico, Tech N9ne, Wrekonize, Mers, Thurston Howell is on there too.
The third?
The third.
Skillionaire. Yeah, the Skillionaire is on there. It's, you know, and it's just a cool, quirky album, man. I finally got a chance to do my own stuff, you know, so.
So with cool and quirkiness, with Mayday and even with Wrek's solo stuff, there's often a very apocalyptic kind of overbearing.
Definitely not on this.
So explain how and why you have a difference with yours.
It's just not that heavy, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not that heavy of an album. There might be one or two, like, maybe personal, like, really, really deep tracks like that, but the rest of it is kind of like a light album, you know, I want to say, you know?
And then sonically, is it matching that as well?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we use a lot of the same producers and a lot of the same stuff like that. What I did do is I reached out to, like, even a bigger range of, like, people that we work with, you know, to kind of, like, make music with and stuff. So that was cool to, like, branch out from the usual Mayday, you know, stuff, you know.
Okay, and then what about your guys' interaction as far as, like, Bernz, were you asking Wrek, like, a lot of questions?
He was there all the time, man.
Okay.
You know, he was there all the time, yeah.
Every
time I work on music, you know, he listens to it and critiques it and helps, and, you know.
Yeah, because I know Wrek from talking to you over the years when you're doing your solo stuff. I know that Bernz is obviously
for War Within, he was running around with me in Atlanta doing sessions, and we work together no matter what. So it's just like it becomes more the product that we're working on rather than like we're always just working together. So it's cool, and it was fun because, like you said, we brought new cast of people into the studio a little bit that we haven't worked with as much. So it was cool to just like it was new blood in the studio. So there was moments when I was trying to just kind of like sit back and let them do their thing and watch because it was so enjoyable and like entertaining to see different vibe, you know, in the studio. And then I was just trying to, you know, throw my hat in whenever I could. So.
Okay. And then how do you think, Bernz, that you pushed yourself or tried something new that you hadn't really explored yet?
I mean, basically being on the song by myself is kind of like the big push for me, you know?
Right.
I like being in a group, you know? I like that dynamic, you know? So that was kind of like the biggest thing for me. It's just kind of like not putting anybody on a song was like kind of like, you know, my biggest thing to overcome in a way, you know?
What I love is that he's always been, since I joined Mayday anyways, he's always been the guy to like be a part of everything, but then when it comes time to like slice up credit, other than him just being a vocal on the song, he's like cool to just be like, nah, it's cool. Where I'm like the opposite. I'm just like, nah, man, I played the drums or I did scratches or whatever. And he's always been so cool. So it's like dope to watch him do an album where like there's nothing, you can't see anything but what he's doing, you know? And it's like, I don't know, I enjoyed watching it. I think it's been a really fun process to watch, and the album came out amazingly.
Right. And then given that you guys, before you were even with Strange, had built such a cult following doing live shows especially, and that's usually not how it works with rap.
Yeah.
And you guys obviously have continued touring extensively and have been very successful at it. So what do you think, seeing a lot of artists come and go, what have you guys seen or believe that performing and building your guys the way that you did maybe made you different or helped you guys in a way that maybe other artists don't have?
Consistency, man. Really is what it is, in my opinion, you know? Having a pretty good product and then being consistent. A lot of people can have a good product, like, for, you know, an album, you know, or they'll have a short run, you know? But I want to say that, like, we've been pretty consistent at, like, always putting out a pretty good product and something that is, like, cool, you know? And I think that's kind of, like, the hardest thing. Yeah, everybody has access to the internet, but, like, nobody really ever uses it consistently, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
So I feel like it's just one of those things, man, you know? It's like the people that set up plans for themselves and, like, really follow through are the ones that win, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I think one misconception that people have is that, you know, you just do something and then everything else just falls afterwards. But it's like once you get in the game, that's when the real work begins. Once you get accepted, then you have to keep pushing harder and harder.
And on the tour that we're on right now, 56, 57 shows in a row. It's one of those like handle with care situations every day. Like every set has to be like attacked properly. Every meet and greet has to be attacked properly and like handled with care, because otherwise you just get like complacent and just start taking it for granted. And then you see artists like, you're like, what happened to them? They like fell off or they just don't care anymore. It's just like, you have to constantly nurture that like, that attack, you know?
And was that something that you guys knew before you got in the game, or is that something you've learned over the years?
I feel like we learned it kind of before, right? I feel like by the time we had Sign of Strange, we had like cut our teeth like good.
Very good work ethic.
Yeah, we had a really good work ethic, and then when we saw what Strange did and what Tech did and how the attitude they put towards touring, we were like, oh, this is gonna be a perfect fit, because we had already put so much work in Miami and in our area towards that, and like done so many grind shows and done so many things that we felt kind of lined up just on a smaller scale.
Well, there it is, y'all. Appreciate Wreck and Bernz from Mayday coming through to Unique Access.
Holla, see you on the other side, July 8th.